Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, spring cleaning event once again is here, and once again it is very complicated because there are a lot of math involved, a lot of variables, a lot of different values per se. We can see that obviously each of these unit bundles offer us different varied amounts of doubloons, and then we have this whole piggy bank situation, plus we can earn some in arena. And then there are all of these different bundles with many different items in them, and it's very complex. That's why for the last 2 hours I have been very quickly trying to put together something that will help as many of you as possible to actually see this event clearly, know exactly what's on the table, and most importantly, make sure that you do not spend more than you plan to, make sure that you do not over budget or under budget, and basically just give you as much clarity as I possibly can give you. Now, the sheet itself does not look pretty, but it will be available to every single one of you to open with a link, make a copy for yourselves, and then you can actually edit to make it work for you. Now, I will take my camera away because I don't want my head to be covering some of the important things here, but I'll quickly go through this spreadsheet so you guys can use it at your own, well, for your own accounts and for your own plans. Right, so let me get rid of the camera. So there is a free-to-play element to this event. Obviously, it's fairly pitiful, and 99% of this event is meant for spending players. But even if you're free to play, you can still use this tool because I do account for every single doubloon that you can earn without spending money. And then you can budget which bundles you are able to purchase later on here. One thing I did not include were Cavalier crystals because I do not recommend anybody to go for them and spend their doubloons for them because RNG and that much of RNG typically represents pretty much the worst value. But if you want to go for calves, go for calves, and that's all good. However, here is the trick, right? So total, if you do decide to buy every single bundle, you can get 2.2 million, 2.2 million basically of doubloons. There are 74,000 of them available for free. This is the number for total possible amount of doubloons to acquire, 2,295,000. However, it is possible to spend 2,754,000, so you cannot get every single item that's in play here. So let's go to the point where I listed everything that's in play. This is a net sum total of every single item that you can buy in these bundles. So in total, you can have access up to 14 tier 4 CC selectors, 10 tier 4 basics, 25 5-star generic signature stones, 50 tier 1 alphas, 8 tier 2 alphas, 8 full tier 5 basics, 35% tier 5 CC selectors, 28% random tier 5 CCs, 25 generic 6-star signature stones, 20 random 6-star signature stones, 1 class 6-star awakening gem that you can select. Then we can have up to 40,000 6-star shards, 2 6-star class nexuses, 3 regular 6-star nexuses, 5 5-star nexuses, and obviously these drama queens here, 14,250 tier 6 basic fragments and 13,500 tier 3 alpha frags. I'm gonna make a video surrounding this bit later on, and I'm also gonna make a video eventually with what I decide to do myself, but I will sure as heck use this sheet to work it out. So I'm not going to go through every single bit. You guys can obviously read. So this is the free-to-play aspect here when it comes into play. We can see that here I have listed every single item that you're able to purchase, including the piggy bank, the price of them, maximum available amount of each item, how many units will you get for purchasing each, how many doubloons you get for purchasing each, and here are the maxed out values, how many total units you would get and how many total doubloons you would get, and how much is the maximum amount of money Kabam would like you to spend, which is $614 basically, which is quite crazy. Also, here on the side that I wasn't showing you earlier, I actually have listed what is the doubloon per dollar value here in each bundle, so you know if you are going to be only buying 1 or 2 bundles, it's quite evidently obvious that Odin represents by far the best value, pretty much twice as many doubloons per dollar than in Peter Parker's wallet. So if you are budgeting yourself spending, for instance, $150, then you know that you should buy 2 of the bigger ones. And yeah, well, unit value per dollar has always been pretty much the same, but I just decided to add it as well to show that unit value actually scales relatively reasonably. But whoopsie. Unit value scales actually fairly reasonably, but doubloon value differs vastly. On average, though, $1 gets there about 3,600 doubloons. So whenever you look at each bundle, then you can also calculate that. I actually should have added that, but it's okay, too late now. Maybe later. Anyways, though, I have also listed every single bundle that you are able to buy up until bundle 12. Again, I'm not really including bundles 13 and 14 because those are just cow crystals. If you want to add them at the bottom, you can feel free to do so, but I don't recommend going for them. So what I have done here is I have listed each bundle, how many doubloons they cost, maximum available amount, and what's in them, and what's total if you buy all of a specific select bundle, and also the total cost that they have. But where does the budgeting portion come in? Well, it's quite simple. I have added here a few formulas that you can type in which bundles you are planning to purchase, if any. For instance, you can buy one Odin, and I don't know, 3 loot bags. Sure, let's go with that. So immediately you can see how many units exactly you will acquire, how much money you're going to spend. We're actually going to format that. Format, number, currency, sure. There you go. So how much money you're going to spend, how many units you're going to get, and how many doubloons you're going to get. Now, I have automatically assumed that you will be getting every single free doubloon. Well, you got the free gift, and I assume that you will be doing the arena. If you do not plan on doing the arena, then just zero both of these numbers here, and it will adjust the total that you're getting. See, it immediately deducted it there. But I assume you will be doing the arena. So this is going to be your budget. And even if you're not buying anything, we can once again just zero these out. Even if you're not buying anything, you're just planning around your free doubloons, you can still use this to budget on what you can afford of how many. For instance, if you type in 3 of these and 2 of these and 1 of this, you can see that you have gone in negative now here at the bottom, in minuses. So what this budget at the bottom does, it basically takes how many doubloons you have or have had, and here it shows how much you're currently intending to spend for each of these bundles that you're purchasing. You can see we can take away 2 of these, and immediately you can go back up on positive, and that shows you your, let's say, remaining doubloons in your budget. So it's very simple. This field, the field D, is the only one that you're meant to work from. So you can type in whatever unit packs you're planning to buy. Let's say you're buying 1 unit pack for $50. It immediately shows you, and let's say maybe 1 for 5, whatever, I don't care. It shows immediately how much money you're spending, how many doubloons you are buying here, and then, 1 second, 265, yeah, how many doubloons will be in your possession. Then it's gonna show how many units you're gonna get, but that's obviously not important in these calculations. It's just nice to know. And then you can plan on whatever items you want to buy. For instance, if you want to go for the 6-star generic signature stones, there are 5 of those bundles available. Can you get them all for $50? Yes, you have 130,000 doubloons left over. Then you can see what are the totals here, or prices here per each individual, and plan what else you want to buy. So if you're getting that, what else is important for you? The rest of the 6-star signature stones? Okay, where are the rest of the 6-star signature stones? Here. See if you can afford 20. Can you afford? No, you can only afford 19. There you go. So this is, for instance, almost the maximum amount of 6-star signature stones that you can pick up for pretty much the minimum amount of money. So once again, you can decide which of these bundles are important to you or the most important to you. And then you can also obviously match it with what you need to buy, as in like you can do it in reverse. Like we can select that I definitely want, where is that 6-star awakening gem? 1 6-star awakening gem selector. Well, let's say you definitely want the 6-star awakening gem and you want 2 of the 6-star class Nexuses. Now you can just go up there and figure out how many of these bundles you need to buy. So this maximum is 3. So 3 Odins would cover you there. If you're going to go with 2 Odins instead, you're shit out of luck. Let's say 2 of these, you'd be covered. So you can budget very easily your expense and things that you can afford based on the things that are important to you. That's why the items are listed here at the bottom, which are in the bundle. You can select the amount of bundles, how many of each you want / have to go. And then you can find out which unit bundles you would have to buy, or you can go other way around. You can start from the amount of money that is available for you to spend. Let's say if you have $100, just type in 1 here, and then you can work how many of each bundle that is important to you can afford. It works quite as simple as that. If you do have any help, please reach out to me. And yeah, that is about it. I don't want to keep you guys any longer. As I said, I still haven't worked out exactly what I will end up doing myself. This spreadsheet is available for all of you to use very freely in the video description. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video useful. And sorry I didn't have more time to make it prettier, but it's about as good as my limited brain can come up with. Either way, hope it's helpful. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about